What a dooski, guys, it's Farewell34 here with another episode of Super Science. On the last episode of Super Science, we went and talked about the psychopathology of the Joker, and keeping up with that theme, we're gonna go ahead and talk about the Suicide Squad again this week, but focus on another key member of the team. Tatsu Yamashiro, or better known as Katana, is said to be a member of the upcoming Suicide Squad movie and doesn't have any superpowers. However, what is super about her is the Soul Taker sword that she carries. The technical ability of the sword is that it takes the soul of whoever is killed by it, along with the ability to communicate with those said souls. When the New 52 began, additional abilities were actually added to the sword. Things such as immortality and spiritual enlightenment for those who wield it. Alright, that's enough about Katana and her sword. Now let's get on to the super science. In many religions, once a soul leaves the body after death, it's meant to be judged by God or either a godlike figure, or to simply exist in another plane of existence. Definition of soul is essence or embodiment of a specified quality. Because of this, we will treat the soul as a collection of information or data instead of simply energy, which essentially is the purest form of consciousness. This will also help us get around some of the issues around the conservation law of Katana's sword. Does she have to like refill it like gas or something? So this will make our body act as a very complex computer per se, with our brains being the central processing unit, the CPU, and our soul/consciousness being a pseudo hard disk drive or some cross between a primary and auxiliary storage. The reason why we want to have souls be the solely primary memory is because primary storage loses data when powered off, which in a human's case would mean losing essence upon death, which would corrupt the transfer to either the afterlife or to Katana's sword. In this case, Katana's sword would be acting like an SSD, a solid state drive. So when Katana stabs somebody with her sword, presumably the edges of the blade would have a transistor-like object to drain the information from the body as soon as it begins turning off. Then with the consciousness or the soul transferred completely, in the soul, Katana has as easy access to the soul as easy as an old iPod would have access to a song after being downloaded from iTunes and transferred to a connected iPod. We just compared transferring souls via a sword to an iPod. And that is the super science behind Katana's sword. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. As always, if you enjoyed it, you can leave a like and subscribe to the Hyper Network if you have not already. Also, feel free to check out my channel and the links down below. We're almost at 10K, guys. Yes! What did you guys think about this episode of Super Science and the information behind Katana's sword? Let us know in the comment section down below. As always, guys, I'm your host, Farewell34. This is Super Science, and you just got educated. I'll see you next week. Peace.